back! Hey! Time for the top 10 pow of the week. March 15th today, March 16th total when everything comes out. Once again, I'm Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle.
Not Kevin. He's back from his penance in Hawaii. Yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah.
Sacrifices I'm willing to make.
Yeah. But it was in the leper colony you were at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And ironically enough, you didn't get leprosy. You caught
COVID.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
Who'd have thought?
Who knew?
Yep. So once again, before we start, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually. And let's go ahead and get started. So I have a lot of honorable mentions this week.
Okay.
I've got 7 honorable mentions.
I have 3.
3? Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm glad we made the honorable mentions because these are just as good as the top 10. They just kind of fill out. So
4 if you include Shadow Man from the previous review.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
I moved that one up.
There you go.
So
Shadow Man.
Yep.
All right, my first honorable mention of the week I have is Reckoning War #1.
I do have that as well.
You know, I honestly enjoyed this. I was shocked by how much I enjoyed this because it's effectively a what if. So it goes all the way back to Fantastic Four number
48.
Yeah. What if the Watcher had never interfered?
Yep.
What if things just played out as they had?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny and interesting when you see it play out. It's like because when he's forced to watch this.
Got it. I hate any eye stuff I don't like. And when they like pierce his eyes open, it's like you have to watch this for eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome, but ooh.
There's a great page in here, like on page 3, specifically where Uatu, the Watcher, he is being held to task for everything he has done, breaking his vow of observance for Earth. It's great, and I loved seeing everything play out. It's kind of funny, it's sad, and it's like, oh my God, Earth could have had all of this if he had just stayed out of it.
Yeah, like a little bit. Some of it's kind of eye rolling. It's like, oh, no pollution, all this.
Well, it's at the very.
It's like that at the very end. It's like, okay, that's kind of dumb. Yeah. But I love what ifs, and I really liked. It's like, you know, if you wouldn't have gotten involved, they still would have defeated Galactus. Yeah. Not in the same way.
Wait, no, it doesn't turn out so well physically for a lot of them, but
no. I mean, it's pretty gross.
Yes,
but
it's a fun read.
Fun.
It's a fun read. Reckoning War, Trial of Watcher #1. Yeah.
This was fun.
So another one I had fun reading.
Okay.
Playthings #1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go on the same lines. I have another Black Caravan. I have.
Okay. I'll save that for later.
That's fair.
Because I had a lot more fun reading that.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun reading that. But where are my notes for? What do I have?
Playthings.
Where am I? Oh, there we go. This was a lot of fun, creepy. However, the whole time I'm reading this, it is pretty much the same setup as the Talking Tina from the Twilight Zone, or the Clown Without Pity segment from the Treehouse of Horror, with the Krusty the Clown doll. Except there's no Frogurt.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's bad.
But it comes with the free Frogurt.
That's good.
The Frogurt's also cursed.
It's bad. Can I go now?
Yeah. You know, it's good. The art is creepy. Kyle disagrees with me. I feel like the art in here very much fits the story. It's very creepy. Yep. But at the same time, it's kind of predictable, which is unfortunate. However, if you haven't seen the Twilight Zone, if you haven't seen Clown Without Pity from the Treehouse of Horror, you'll probably think it's mind blowing. But it's not bad. I'll be back for issue 2 because I want to see how things play out.
I might be back.
Yeah.
What the hell else I got to do? So Rad Wraith. I really didn't hate this. I
really enjoyed this.
And I'm not into the whole skateboarding.
Well, not just that, but like, where they're willing to go in this.
What this kid goes through.
Yeah.
To become one of the cool kids. It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah. They went there.
They did. Yeah, it's like
I have to give him props for that. So
like he wants to be cool, he wants to join this skateboarding group, and they're like, all right, you gotta ride this half pipe that everyone's died on.
Yeah.
In a cemetery.
It's great. It's hysterical. It's in a fucking cemetery. It's great. I love it.
You gotta ride this half pipe, and he tries, and what happens is, didn't go according to plan.
Yeah, we're not saying it's foreboding that it's in the cemetery as well, but things happen.
I had fun with it. I'm not part of that skateboarding culture, but I still had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah,
this was, I was expecting just not I like Evil Ernie, but it's still kind of dumb. I don't really like.
Oh, this is better than Evil Ernie.
This is way better than that. And I was expecting kind of Evil Ernie. I'm just like, all right,
no,
this is
it's
such a niche.
What we get in here, it may sound blasphemous. I get shades of The Crow.
Wow.
Tales from the Crypt.
I got Tales from the Crypt big time.
Big time, yes. It's like just that coming back for payback. It's just which is effectively kind of what The Crow is. And it's just kind of the same thing. It's just
but kind of got a creep show.
Serious.
It's kind of a creep show vibe as well, which is good.
Yeah, but it's fun. That's what's great about it.
You can take it and twist it and make it fun, and it was still fun. So it's a solid honorable mention. This was good. It could have been in the top 10.
Yeah. Next one I've got is King Spawn, number 8.
Okay. I have Batman the Knight.
Okay.
Number 3.
All right. Jaffiel.
Okay.
So we pretty much already talked about King Spawn.
Yeah, I talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
For me.
My notes, like I said, it wasn't bad. The art is good. The art is really good in this.
Yeah.
Spawn has made an offer. You kind of can't refuse. And hey, you got to read to see what happens.
Yeah.
And at the very end of the stories, there's something rumbling beneath the earth. I'm very curious to see where that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's an honorable mention. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. So, Batman the Knight.
Yeah. So we've been pretty hard on this.
Well, I wouldn't say hard. It's just we've been fair about it. It's just
it hasn't lived up to expectations, I think.
But this is the best issue so far.
Yes. This was the best issue. It got really interesting with a serial killer. I was like, oh, now we're getting to the gritty. Here we go. Screw all that other crap. Like this is when it gets good. And what happens, what ensues with everything going on, with characters showing up in this also that we know of. I don't know what's been spoiled and what hasn't. I don't know.
We know Ducard.
Yeah.
Ducard showed up in
the
previous
he's right. He was
issue.
in the last panel. So Ducard is in this. Just little things he's been picking up from Ducard, like Wayne, it's like slowly starting to realize it's like, I don't know shit.
Yeah, which is great. It's
awesome.
We've been waiting for this for 3 issues. It's like, finally.
Yeah. Now he's going to learn something, and he fucks something up royally.
Not just once, but a few times he does. Yeah.
And then what ensues with the serial killer, oh man, it's so good. And how it ends, it's like, good. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Like, this is a lot of fun. So I think they've righted the ship. Hopefully steering it in the right direction going forward. But yeah, this was a solid recommend. This one.
I agree. I really feel like it's a strong veer in the right direction.
Yeah. So that's it for my honorable mention.
My next honorable mention is The Scorched.
Okay.
Number 3. I
That's fair.
really enjoyed this as well. They, once again, just like with King Spawn, given an offer, But what's cool in this is they have a simple mission. Extract the Reaper and kill everything else in the way.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
That's cool.
And what's used as a bomb in this?
Oh, it's awesome.
It's like,
I didn't see it coming.
Did not see that coming either. Yeah.
Oh, and then Gunslinger has an awesome line then too with the bomb and everything that goes on with that. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and once, like I said, the heroes are made an offer just like Spawn is in this, and it's good. It's really good, and it's hard for them to turn down. Yeah, honorable mention, really good. Scorched, number 3.
Scorched Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one I've got is Blue and Gold, number 7 of 8.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun reading this. I've enjoyed every issue of this. Straight up throwback fun.
It is.
Yeah, it's very much a palate cleanser compared to Wonder Woman. You get that. And we get a great tease at the very end of this for the reveal of a big villain coming in, which should be a lot of fun.
Should be.
Well-paced, well-written, and illustrated as well. Yeah.
The penultimate issue, as they say.
Penultimate, yes it is. Textbook.
Yeah.
Recommend. Next one I've got is Titans United, number 7 of 7.
Oh.
Another one. I thoroughly enjoyed this. They stick the landing with this.
Yeah, it's last issue, right?
Yep. Last issue. Solid wrap up to the miniseries.
Yep.
It's fun, action packed, well illustrated, and a good ending to the miniseries. Yeah. Recommend. Titans United, number 7 of 7.
Good.
Next one I've got, the last honorable mention is Beyond the Beyond, number 1. Yeah, I was shocked by how good this was and how interesting and mysterious it was at the same time.
Very,
the opening sequence got me.
So awesome.
Yeah, and then seeing the drive and the ambition from the daughter to get to space in the black hole really got me. It's like, okay, we get it, we understand it.
Yes.
Art is solid as well. Yeah, it's a solid comic in my opinion. Yeah, Beyond the Beyond, number 1.
This was a fun start.
Yes, absolutely. All right, on to the creme de la creme of the week.
Indeed.
Let me make sure I got 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm kidding. I got 10.
8, 9, 11. All right. 10.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Number 10 of the week. Oh, before we start, I'm going to say my first 5. It was so difficult because they're kind of interchangeable.
Oh yeah, I was having a hard. The second I thought I had my order, I went through again. I'm like, oh damn. I'm like, nah, that's got to go. So like, this is weird. Yeah, I'm like, man, any of these could have been, solid picks. So I'm right there with you.
Here we go.
Okay.
Number 10 of the week. I've got X-Files Wolverine number 5.
I have the Scorched.
Okay. All right. Jeff,
3.
why don't you continue what I was thinking because we were just talking about that.
Yeah, this was still a lot of fun. Art is terrific. And I like the team. However, they keep bringing in characters. And I'm like, it's getting kind of stuffed now. We kind of need to thin the herd a little bit here because there's a lot of characters that I do like that I don't think get enough time. And so it's just kind of like, okay, some of these guys either need to die or go away. I don't know what, but it's like you just keep bringing in characters and characters and characters. It's getting a lot, but it's still solid, a lot of fun. So I'm still reading it, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm shocked by that.
X-Lives of Wolverine number 5. Holy Testicle Tuesday! This got good quickly.
Quickly?
Yes.
What issue are they on?
This is the last one.
Okay, so it took the whole time.
It took 5 issues, but they finally got there. Yeah. Like I said, the last half of this comic is just full on blood and gory fight between Wolverine and Omega Red, and I love it.
It's a good fight.
It is solid. This is what I wanted 4 issues ago.
It's what everyone's wanted.
Yeah, they give you what you want in the last half of the comic. It is amazing. It's well paced, illustrated, and it has a big payoff with a big cliffhanger at the end of this. So yeah, next week should be even better. See what happens. But yeah, X-Files of Wolverine number 5, gotta recommend. Yeah, for that last half, it is amazing.
It's a good fight.
Yes,
good fight. The beginning of it is absolutely stupid, but.
All right, number 9 of the week. Number 9. Batman the Knight, number 3.
I have Jennifer Blood.
What?
Number 6.
Oh, I really want to hear your take on why that is not even an honorable mention, not even number 10, but a number 9.
Yes. When a book can come up from the absolute basement of the worst dog shit we read.
Yes.
And then it sticks the landing in an issue, and it's actually fun. And it's written well.
Yeah.
For the series.
Yeah.
You got to give it some love.
Okay.
And there's just something fun about this hospital inside of a missile silo that all these like mob people go to get better.
It's preposterous. It's hysterical.
It's hilarious. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'm down with this. And I do agree when you're switching between characters, like it should have been told more from her perspective.
Yeah.
I thought so that way you really wouldn't know who's good, who's bad. You have this group of people coming to kill her. It's like you want that surprise when you're telling it from the guy from the team's point of view that's coming down to kill her. It's just like you kind of lose. Yeah, you just kind of lose that fun when they get down there. Then they start blowing people away. It's just kind of like it should have been from her point of view. It would have been more like, oh shit. So I give you that, but the art's okay. But yes, but as far as me not hating this completely, I was like, okay, that's got to be a recommend. So this issue was fun. So it's a number 9.
Okay,
it's good.
Jeff Field.
Okay, Batman the Knight.
Yeah. So this was the best issue so far of the series.
Indeed.
And which really isn't saying much because I mean, but here's the thing. You know, they've been good. I'll say they've been solid good, but they haven't lived up to that expectation that we were all hoping for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
But this was great. This is where like I said, it finally got good. So yeah, I'm glad it took only 3 issues as opposed to like 6. Yeah. We see Bruce messing up in this.
A lot, yeah.
A lot. And it's great. I wanted to see that. And he's learning to be a thief as well as to be observant. And he messes up royally doing it, which is great. And he's forced to be a detective. And there's a good fight toward the end of this, which I really loved. And also, there's a touching moment between him on the phone.
With Alfred.
I
loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to recommend this. This was shockingly damn good. Yeah. Batman the Knight, number 3.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think that cover sucks, but cover's absolutely awful.
Yes. All right, number 8, the Ocho of the week. I got Power Rangers number 17.
Fuck me. I have Titans United 7-7.
Okay, why don't you continue what I was thinking of that?
Yes, we've had a lot of fun with this series.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
For as far as 7 issues go, every issue was fun.
Every issue is recommended.
Completely undervalued, underrated. Why people weren't talking about this, I don't know why, because this is a lot of fun. The art is just terrific in this, and they stick the landing.
Yes,
I was pleasantly surprised. Now it did wrap itself up kind of easily, but I understand you have to wrap it up somehow. It's like, I get it, but it was a little easy. It just kind of felt like they weren't struggling too much, but I still had fun with it.
Yeah.
All the characters are great in this.
Yeah.
I have to hand it to them. Like, every character is fun. They're written well.
I will say, I got a little greedy. I wanted more Hawk and Dove. I really wanted more Hawk and Dove. That's just me.
Yeah. I think that is just
It's probably just me. Yes.
I think it is. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I've had so much fun reading this whole thing. So yeah, this is a solid 7-issue run.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Why Power Rangers?
Power Rangers, number 17. So I love the small things in life. You know, I've learned to love the small things.
Okay.
And in this, I love it when a thief is actually caught and forced to turn over everything that they stole. Because we've been, pretty much exposed to in Marvel and DC where thieves are more or less lauded. Lauded, yes. You have every right to steal what you stole.
Well, yeah, if it gets the man, stick it to the man.
But in this, no. It's not celebrated, you know? No. You're bringing it back. It's not happening. And, hey, it happens, which is great. I love seeing that.
They did steal an apple at one point and throw it in the face of somebody. You take that back. Didn't pay for it.
It was an Eden apple.
Oh, but he stole the apple.
He did, but hey,
didn't pay for it.
He paid for more than one. More way than one. Yes.
Okay, not much.
It's monetary. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, and our Rangers decided to step their game up, and it doesn't go without attracting some villainous figures either toward the end, which I really love. It's getting very good. I love the villains that they're bringing in at the end of this.
I don't know who the hell they were.
There's great story progression. We get their motivation. There's great dialogue in this. Solid art. Recommend Power Rangers number 17. I thoroughly enjoy this. Yes.
All right. All right. They weren't silly putty.
All right, number 7 of the week.
All right.
I've got Rad Wraith number 1.
I have The Flash 780.
All right, Jeff Field. I'm going to start with Rad Wraith. God damn, I had fun with this comic. And I had fun just with the Black Caravan comics in general this week. They were all amazing. But this one, like we said earlier, this is very reminiscent of Tales from the Crypt, and I loved every page of this. I truly love this. I mean, so it's not done yet. It's not a one and done. It's to be continued. So I'm curious to see where this goes and how it ends. So yeah, you get what you see on this cover. I won't spoil what happens, but this was just too much fun for me. I had too much fun reading this. Tristan Gallagher, Christian Dabari, you guys killed it, in my opinion. I loved it. Rad Wraith number 1.
Good. The Flash 780. Still solid.
Yes.
A lot of fun. Art's still good. Family dynamic is still good in this. We got the War for Earth 3 coming out in this. And we have some people breaking in somewhere trying to steal a certain object that we don't know why is needed or who needs it.
Well, we do learn who needs it, who wants it.
Yes, but we don't know why. Well, maybe. We don't know.
but
it's cool.
Yes.
Anytime I don't know. I've just had a lot of fun with this.
Yes, it's a lot of fun.
It's so fun. It's just that's what it is. It's just fun. It's hard to describe. It's just Flash being Flash.
Yes. It's textbook. It's what I call it. This is how you do a DC comic. This is how you do the Flash.
Yeah, it wants me to come back and read the next issue.
Bullseye. Yeah.
And so that's a win in my book. So yeah, solid recommend this week. Still for Flash.
Yep.
Pick it up if you're a Flash fan. Even if you're not, pick it up.
Rad Wraith #1. Yeah.
It's rad.
All right, number 6 of the week.
Okay.
King's Vengeance #2.
Oh, Silver Coin 10.
Fuck off, Kyle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No. So I got King's Vengeance #2. This was fucking awesome. I loved this comic. I loved it. This is how you do a kick-ass and well-illustrated action comic.
Yeah. Well,
just wall-to-wall sword fighting and limb cutting. Recommend. Loved it. It blew my expectations out of the sky. Just I had no clue what to expect. And whoa, what the shit is going on here? Loved it.
It just felt very kiddie.
No, not at all. I could not disagree more.
Very childish.
No, not at all.
I'm talking about a real book here. Silver Coin #10. It's a man's book. You got that kid book over there.
No.
So the men are reading Silver Coin 10. Now this whole time since like the first panel, I want all of these kids to die. Like I want all of them to die horribly because they're all scumbags. And it's got that horror movie trope. I did find it funny. They do bring up, hey, I downloaded this movie from LimeWire. I'm like, oh my God, that just took me back.
It's like, so, it's supposed to be like, what, 2003?
Yeah, like early 2000s.
Yeah.
Damn, that brings me back.
Mm-hmm.
Get stuff from LimeWire.
Yeah, it's after Napster. But
yep.
So like 2002, 2003.
No, short little window there. It was great. Great time to be alive. And so yeah, these kids are there, and then we finally get the Silver Coin entity in this, and how they lure one of these chicks into this woman. Approaches her and says, "Hey, for the love of God, will you help me get out of this?"
Oh yeah, it's the Parallax shit cloud, right?
Yeah,
Parallax shit cloud.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so they do a seance, and the shit goes south real quick, as they always do. And this was a lot of fun. And this is such a course correction from Vita.
Yes.
I mean, it's like an absolute tanking. And then this is what it needs to be. It needs to be fun. And then just having these kids be stupid and then just get slashed to pieces. It's like, yeah, that's what this needs to be. And this was a lot of fun this week. There's some creepy ass character. The art is great. There are some character designs in this that are just downright creepy.
The next one is promising to be even creepier. It's like I cannot wait for the next one.
I think James Tynan's going to be writing that one along with like 3 other people.
Yeah, so that could be
we'll see.
Hit or miss. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah.
We don't know how much he wrote of it.
Yes.
So could get trippy. Yeah, this was all recommend this week. A lot of horror this week.
Yes, there was. I have no problem with that at all. I love horror.
Hey,
look at our
shirts.
Come on.
Love horror.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all I recommend.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, number 5 of the week. Halfway there. Not slacking behind, not showing off.
Yep.
I got Pentagram of Horror #1.
I have Carnage #1.
Wow, so I gave that a meh. You were middle of the pack on top 10.
Yeah.
Go.
I had more fun with this than the Carnage Forever. I thought this.
What?
Now, this was trying to be Saw /7.
I saw a lot of.
Mainly both. Saw. I think
mainly. Yeah, it was a lot of Saw. It's like
I didn't see it, but the movie Spiral.
Actually, no. My note was I saw Hannibal in this.
Yes, and
I saw Hannibal.
At one point in this, I'm like, this is Hannibal. At one point, when something happens to something that's hanging up,
yes, I'm like that's Hannibal.
That's Hannibal.
Yeah,
he would do something like that. It's very poetic. And like all of these were coming to my mind. I'm like, oh, there's that, which is good, and it
something familiar. Yeah, it doesn't detract from the story so far.
No,
which is good.
It was drawing me in. I'm like, we get this awesome detective.
It's a frame of reference.
They were really building it up. Like all these guys are at this crime scene, and everyone's like, "Oh, dude, I can't breathe. Like this is disgusting and it's horrible." And you look at it on the panel, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
it wasn't
the
Marvel,
art. Yes, the art wasn't that good.
It just it couldn't be what it needed to be to really show the horrific nature of this thing, and it just the art kind of let me down, but it still is compelling. And this guy that you're introduced to in this, that's going to be taking over possibly the Carnage symbiote. It's guy's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
So,
or is it going to be him or someone else?
We don't know. Yeah. So that was all that in the backup story is absolutely dog shit.
It's like when you've read Carnage for so long, especially Cletus Cassidy, because it is Cletus Cassidy.
It is Cletus Cassidy
in that backup story. It's like, no, he would not have let this person live.
No, this is like some G.I. Joe skit. Like it's just kind of, it's really cheesy. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
But aside from that, the main story is solid. Art could have been better.
A lot better. Yeah.
I saw what they were trying to do and I applauded them for it. And the fact that Marvel got away with doing that was not bad.
Yeah, I'll give them that. Yes. Yeah.
It exceeded my expectations as far as story. Art didn't exceed my expectations, but the story did.
Okay. There we go. Pentagram of horror. Number 1. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This comic, to me, comes down to one question. What's the price of talent? What is the price?
A lot.
A lot. Yeah.
Apparently.
The art in this is terrific.
Oh, yes.
The art is amazing. The story is terrific. And this is what Silvercoin really could be. Silvercoin could be this good, in my opinion.
I think some of the Silvercoin issues are that good.
Some, but like this is Silvercoin level. You know, this is really damn good. Yeah. This, in my opinion, this one issue, this surpassed Silvercoin with everything we've gotten so far.
Oh,
this has surpassed it. This is amazing.
Wow. I
love this issue. Marco Fontanelli wrote and drew this. You are fantastic, sir. Congratulations. Loved it.
Wow.
Yeah. Pentagram of Horror, number 1. There we go.
Didn't read it, but hey.
You didn't read it?
No.
I thought you had it.
No.
Oh.
But hey, I'm excited.
Okay. Number 4 of the week.
Number 4.
I've got The Flash, 780.
High. I have Avengers, 54.
Oh my God, that high?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
This was awesome.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What? I cannot believe you didn't have a lot of fun with it. You've been having fun with this.
I had until this issue.
This was fun. The stuff with Deathlock was awesome.
Explain yourself with this issue.
I had so much fun with this. With the Thors and everything and the Phoenix. That was right from Jump Street with that. That was awesome. And then we get... So I equated this is like The Empire Strikes Back. I mean, the Avengers are reeling. I mean, they are beat to shit. Avengers Tower or Avengers Celestial.
But no, Echo saved the day.
No, she didn't.
She did. She saved the day.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She didn't do anything.
Yes, she did. She showed Thor his inner self. She defeated all the villains, and they all.
It was one. No, they got away. It's like because the Avengers are reeling right now. They need help.
Yeah, because she saved the day.
Namor's holding stuff up. He can barely move. So is T'Challa.
Yes, because she saved the day.
No, that's not how that was at all.
Yes.
All the Deathlocks are pretty much destroyed and dead, and so they're screwed. And so they have one maybe. And it's like Captain America's telling Namor, hey, you piece of shit, you're trying to get away, but nice try. We're going to lock your ass up, which I thought was great. And then I got that part with the eyeball that Doom ate. I was like, ugh.
Oh, the other universe. Doom.
Yeah. I was like, ugh, that's gross. God, this was so fun. This was Empire Strikes Back. So I'm excited for the next one. That means it's just going to be balls to the wall awesome. So this was a downer. I really liked it. They're hurt. Solid recommend.
That's why you watch the show, guys.
Yeah.
2 different points of view.
Yes.
Soon to be 3. See what happens.
Soon to be 3.
Yeah. The Flash 780.
Okay.
War for Earth 3, Part 3. This was a lot of fun. Action-packed. Great family dynamics in this as well as, great motivating factors for the different parties and what they want. What they're trying to achieve. And there's something dropped in this that's probably happening in a few months. Sounds pretty interesting. Can't wait for it. Probably know what it is. But this is a great read. Terrific art. Recommend. Yeah. Flash 780.
It's been a dark horse.
Yeah. The Flash has been one of the best from DC, if not the best from DC. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say steadily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
All right. Top 3. Here we go. It's going to get very interesting. So I'm very curious to see what you got.
Me too. I'm curious. I might know what your number 1 is, but I don't know.
Number 3, I've got Shadow Man number 7.
I have Life Zero number 2.
Okay. Did I read that? Oh, crap.
I think you read it.
Did I read it? Crap. Why don't you go ahead and talk about Life Zero? Actually, you already talked about Shadow Man.
Yeah.
So I'll continue about my thoughts about Shadow Man.
Because you love Shadow Man.
I love Shadow Man. Okay. This is the best title from Valiant, bar none.
Not that it's hard to beat, but
right now. I mean, right now, it's like, it's not too hard.
It's not.
So our heroes are fighting the dead side, and it's not going well at all. Loved it.
I felt it.
Yeah. Shadow Man himself and his friends they've lost faith in him. Shadow Man's lost faith in him. Friends have lost faith in him, and they're on the brink of losing Earth. All hope is lost.
I felt it.
Or is it?
It probably is.
Incredibly well paced, well illustrated, action packed, and I feel anyone can step into this issue not knowing anything, and you won't be lost.
Yeah, I didn't know shit, and I wasn't lost.
Yeah, so there you go. Too much fun with this, and this is the title from Valiant, which isn't saying much, but yeah. Colin Bunn is at his best right here. Shadow Man number 7. This was amazing. I loved it.
I agree.
All right. Life Zero number 2.
Life Zero number 2. It's one of those. I was wondering when issue 2 was going to come out. I thought I missed it.
I was wondering if we're ever going to get an issue 2.
I know,
honestly, because with indies you never know.
You don't. Yeah. And I was like, we either didn't order any, or it was just going to be like, yeah, you're going to wait 2 years. And
normally, when you got a guy like Marco Trucchetto, you don't expect him to be on an issue 2 doing the interior art.
Yeah. Thank God.
He's back and doing interior art. It's like, holy shit. Yeah.
And I'd be curious to know that art. This art is just so damn good. It is perfect for this book. And like, if it's a lesser artist, would it still be as good? And I don't know, because this art is like the zombies and everything. Like, you feel everything in this. It is so awesome.
I'm going to say this right now. I can tell. Marco Trucchetto put more work into this series as compared to the Daredevil and Devil's Reign.
Yeah, I would agree.
If you compare the art in Life Zero compared to Devil's Reign and Daredevil, it is not the same at all.
Yeah, he's spending more time on this.
Absolutely, yeah.
You could just tell. It's just so dynamic. It is so fun. It is explosive. You feel everything.
Right now, I need some water right now.
And it's so we felt the first issue was good, but it felt the typical zombie. Go in behind enemy lines to save somebody, then you get stranded. And it's like, okay, it's good. It's been told before. And so this, I was like, okay, can you pick up from that? And they did.
Yes.
It's compelling.
Yeah.
I like these characters.
The pacing, it's the pacing that makes the difference. The pacing is just so fast in this with how they tell the story.
Yes, exactly. Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it's theoretically that.
Not Day of the Dead, but.
Not Day of the Dead.
Yes.
Not that good, but. It's like a 28 Days Later. It's got that kind of vibe. It's like, okay, you have these group of mercenaries. They save their captain, and the captain's like, okay, I have my reasons why we need to be here and who we need to save. And it's like, oh, crap. And how do we do this? And then you find out, can they even get out? like once they complete their mission, can you even get out? And it's like, oh, shit. And it's like, hey, we'll worry about that later. So, yeah, this was a solid issue this week. This is still good.
Yes.
Art is still amazing. One of the best out there. And this, solid recommend. Pick this up if you're not reading it. If you like zombies, pick it up.
Absolutely. So we put those down, and I picked that back up with Life Zero number 2.
Okay.
That's my number 2. What is your number 2?
I have Pictogram of Horror.
You lying sack of shit. So let me continue your thoughts. Yeah. Life Zero number 2. So I love maps.
Yes, thank God
I love maps. Yes, we get a map.
We do.
Page 1 of where everything is, and where our heroes need to get to, and we learn how next to impossible it might be.
Yes.
Yeah. And perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not just that, we also get why the captain has been broken out of the prison.
Yep.
And I totally get the motivation.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense why. And we're also given a possible hint about what could have caused the outbreak, which is interesting. And the one question I do have is, do we know why the daughter was staying with a social worker, not the mother?
I picked it up as when he said that the guy that she was with liked to like put hands on her. I'm assuming they had to get the daughter, out because he was probably beating the bejesus out of.
Why didn't they stay with her? Because those two were living together? Is that why they took her?
We're assuming.
I
assume.
Okay, that's why I'm like, okay, why wouldn't she?
Social service just took her away.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
But other than that, I mean, that was like the one, but still, I can go along with it. It's fine. Yeah. Incredibly well paced, action packed, incredibly well drawn. Marco Cicchetto at his best in this issue. It's shocking. This is like one of the perfect zombie comics. Love it.
It is like, and this is almost, I mean, a masterclass in how to dynamically have characters get from one place to another, expel dialogue and exposition, and make it exciting.
And make it exciting. Make it fluid.
Yes.
You know, you're telling exposition, but you're not staying still. Everyone is moving as you're telling the dialogue.
Yeah, and
that is how you do it.
And stuff is going. It's like it's not just standing around eating sushi or sitting at a fucking bar somewhere.
Yeah, as I said before, it is a kinetic story. Yes. It's very kinetic.
So, Marvel can learn a lot from this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
So
there you go. Number 2 of the week. Pentagram of Horror. Yes.
Pentagram of Horror.
Horror.
I'm a huge horror fan.
You don't say. Wearing a house T-shirt.
Yeah.
From the very. Is it an obscure 80s movie? No.
It'd have to be. Was it? I mean, we had it taped.
We did. We watched it many times. And I watched it many times on YouTube.
Yes. It's one of those, like, we watched it so much as a kid. And I'm just like, everyone knows this movie. And the older you get, it's like, I don't think a lot of people know the movie House. I don't think they do.
I've been wearing the same shirt. You know,
I love it.
2 weeks. Yeah,
solid movie.
Yes.
So the Pentagram of Horror. This cover got me. I read it right after the Playhouse. What the hell was that called?
Oh yeah, Playhouse.
Yeah. So I sent a horror kick. This one got me Playthings. This one got me right in the feels. This one. It is like, what is the price for fame? Mm-hmm. And man, it is depressing. I mean, it is dark. It's not quite A24-ish horror movie, pretty damn close to that.
A24 is a movie production studio.
Yeah.
And
very elevated horror. It's not quite elevated horror, but it's pretty close. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to spoil this. Like, you just have to read it. Get sucked into this thing, because you will get sucked into it. It is very creepy, very dark, very depressing, and I like that sort of stuff.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
A lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
So, I was just like, damn, take some notes on this, because this is awesome.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So it is their own hell, and you're gonna have fun with this if you like it, like horror.
So there we go. This is number 2 for the week.
Number 2. So I know what your number 1 is. It's pretty obvious now.
Yes. Yep. Came in the diamond box this week.
Yes, it did. Ice Cream Man.
NYX number
World's Finest.
World's Finest number 1.
This was that Pentagram. That was almost going to be my number 1.
If this had not come out, it would have. Yeah. It would have been a horror heavy top 10. Which is crazy when you think about it.
Hands down.
Why don't you lead the way reading this one? Because I'm very curious what you have to say about World's Finest. Number 1.
DC right now has been shitting the bed with Superman. Personally, for me.
Yeah.
I know you like Action Comics. You really like it.
It's the best Superman thing going right now. It's John Carter, effectively, but I'll take what we got. It's good.
Exactly, and it's like, I'm tired of seeing a bitch Superman, like, having to. It's like, no, I want to see Superman. I want old school Superman and Batman, and that's what this is. Like, this is somebody who loves old school Batman and Superman, and can tell just an old school, downright fun, kinetic story, and that's what this is. When we have Batman and Superman teaming up, I love it. And then when you have Poison Ivy showing up.
Written as a villain.
Yes.
Not as a hero. She's written as a villain, which is great. It's like, whoa, what is going on here?
Yeah, like DC's actually evil.
DC is writing a female as a villain. Holy shit. This is groundbreaking right now.
And she is. And then when Metallo shows up.
Yeah.
It's like, hell yes, I'm all for that. And what Metallo does to Superman,
fucking love it.
Oh, and then this is just the beginning of the book.
Yeah, just the first half,
and then it's them dealing with what happens. And I had so much fun reading this book. It was such a palate cleanser for DC. It's like, get back to the roots, get back to what you're good at,
back to basics.
Yes,
BTB.
That's
back
what this
to
is.
basics.
That's what this is. This was a solid recommend, and like this was the last DC book I read, and thank God I did, because I'm like, this is it.
Yeah,
this is it. You have it. You have. I mean, the framework is here.
When the preview was in Detective Comics,
correct,
and I read just as you did. And I'm like, I knew automatically. I'm like, this is gonna be the pick of the week. I knew, because look, I mean, say what you will about Mark Waid. Say what you will.
There's a lot to be said.
There's a lot to be said. However, no one knows the DC legacy characters as well as he does, or Jeff Johns.
True.
Mark Waid knows these guys inside and out. He knows Superman. He knows Batman. He knows these guys.
Yep.
All right. And I was grinning ear to ear reading this the entire time.
Same.
This is just straight up fun. Silver Age fun at its finest. Loved it. I mean, we got heroes being heroes, villains being villains, and the villains they're not being best friends of the heroes.
Right.
Which is great. Loved it.
Yeah.
Straight black and white. That's how it should be. And like I said earlier, Poison Ivy actually committing a villainous act. My mind is blown right now from that, which is crazy. Yeah. It's nice to see someone written as a villain.
Yeah.
And
she's got broken into two halves.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. And Dan Moore's art in this.
Oh, so good. It's perfect.
This is, I guess, damn near perfect. And Mark Waid's dialogue is spot on. Textbook superhero comic book storytelling. I recommend everyone read this to see how it's done properly. If you want to be a superhero writer at DC, this is textbook. This is how you do it right.
It is. And it's one of those that, so they can do it.
Yes.
Clearly, not everything has to have an agenda, because there's no agenda to this.
No,
it is just
fun.
a story.
It's just fun.
Yeah. There is nothing to this but a fun story of them pummeling guys. It's like,
dealing with the fallout of that fight.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's no agenda. There's no bullshit. There's no culture. There's none of that crap. It's like, none of that's in here. So they can do it. It has been done. I'll be shocked to see what the sales are for this.
I hope they're good. They've had a lot of variants for this. They even had a Jerry Seinfeld in Comedians in Cars variant, which is something.
Pulling out all the stuff.
Yeah, they are. But Mark Waid, welcome back, and I cannot wait for the next issues. I really can't. Yeah.
And the fact that it's almost a shame on DC for what they're doing right now to the characters when they put out something like this that's done masterfully.
It's a high bar. This is the highest of bars right now.
And it's like, and you can do that, and you're failing to do that. Shame on you for not doing it, because you obviously can, and you're failing to. It blows my mind that I read something like this that is just fun, and it's characters being characters. And it's like, I don't understand why they can't do this with everything else.
I'm picturing it as DC's approach to Marvel's, how they'll do a like the Spider-Man Alien Reality or Hulk the Maestro, throwback comics. It's just I see it as kind of like their response to that.
It is,
and it's a timeless story. It's effectively a timeless story, but you do see the origins of their team up.
Yep.
To where they're at, whenever that is.
Yeah, we don't know when. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love it. It's, like I said, textbook. Perfect.
It is.
It's how you do it.
It's so fun. Art's perfect. Everything about this was so fun.
Yeah, Mark Waid, Dan Mora, they killed it. I love it, and just. I want these guys on everything now.
Now it's like, God, you guys can write Superman and Batman. What the hell are you doing?
You guys can write Superman. You guys can write Batman. You guys can write Shazam. You guys can do the Flash is fine.
Flash is great. You can do Robin.
You can do Nightwing. You can do Nightwing correctly.
Where are you guys? Please.
You guys can do Green Lantern right now. You guys can do the GLA. Do the JSA.
I want to read Green Lantern again.
Please.
Damn. Now I can't recommend. No,
high hopes. Highest of hopes.
Yes.
So there you go, guys. Number 1 of the week, unanimous, world's finest. Number 1, Mark Wade, Dan Mora. Congratulations, you guys killed it with this. This is the highest of bars, and some things came close, but nothing really truly matched the fun of this.
No, nope, not at all.
So there you guys. There we go, guys. What do you think? Are we 100% correct? 99% correct? 1% correct? 99% correct? Let us know in the comments, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually, or up there, depending on what device you're on.
Yeah.
And as Sean would say, buy what you like, collect what you want. Don't listen to the haters, and we'll see you guys again next time.